Back again with Dick Wagner. He's here helping us to learn more about marketing to commercial clients. Now, you just spent the last 4 hours talking to the commercial drawing specialist students in here about commercial marketing. And you obviously feel strongly about commercial marketing. You get pretty animated in there because you love what you do, and that's great. But do you think that marketing to commercial clients is becoming more important than marketing to residential? Or more marketing for commercial business, maybe is a better way of saying it, than marketing for residential business? And why do you feel that way?
I think that contractors for the foreseeable future are going to market to and need to have the residential business opportunities that come along. It's been the bread and butter for ever and ever, and will remain so in some areas for some time. One of the things that's happening is there are a whole series, not one of the things, but a series of things that are happening in this industry that are changing the dynamics, changing the way business opportunities come or don't come to a restoration contractor. Very specifically, third-party administrators are rapidly trying to absorb more and more and more of the losses from insurance companies and dispensing them out at their choosing. So if you are one of those that's lucky enough to be in the program and want to be in that third-party program and like their program, then it's good for you. But everybody else, it's not good for, because now you don't even get the opportunity to get that loss. In addition to that, another key point is that deductibles are skyrocketing. If you have been used to doing a $3,500 water loss, which is, by the way, pretty average in a residential water loss, and suddenly the deductible is $3,000, you're not going to have the same opportunity as you did when it was $500. The reason is because you fought to get $500 deductibles, and now that they're $2,000 and $2,500 and more, you're going to fight even harder. They're not going to come to you. They're going to go to other sources, the neighbors, the kids, and so forth. Third key reason is that many insurance companies have adopted or are engaging the percentage deductible. The percentage deductible is becoming far more prevalent today. Percentage deductible, and just in this class today, a client or an attendee of the CDS course was surprised that the percentage deductible wasn't a percentage of the loss. It's based on the percentage of the value of the property. So in simple math, if you have a $200,000 house with a 2% deductible, that's $4,000 out of your pocket. That's your deductible. So the $3,500 water loss that you were accustomed to getting, and getting $3,000 from the insurance company and $500 from the property owner or homeowner, those are gone, because let's face it, they didn't have enough money to pay you $500. They're, in this economy, certainly not going to write you a check for $3,500. That's pretty significant as well. So when you combine just those few factors in, forgive my pun, but residential work is drying up. Okay, I can't help but say that, and I need to clarify, there aren't less and less residential losses. Still the same number of water losses continue to happen. It's that there are less and less opportunities for the restoration contractor, simply because the homeowner doesn't have the funds and can't fund it out of their own, what would be their deductible.
A lot more people out there trying to get those losses too than there were 10 years ago.
Way, way, way more.
Yeah.
More than double or triple what there used to be. The competition is pretty significant. So when you combine all of that, my concern and my strong belief is that if you don't start embracing commercial work and going after commercial prospects and signing up commercial clients for long-term emergency response relationships. At some point, as the residential market almost completely dries up, again, pun intended, you're either going to be out of business or you're going to regroup and figure out something. Don't be behind the 8 ball and regroup for commercial work too late. And we teach you how to go after commercial work. There's a very methodical, step-by-step process. It takes 2.5 days to go through this course, and the implementation of it is pretty significant. Very, very successful. Jeremy, right here in the north side of Atlanta, I taught this to a client who went out and within 6 months signed up 5 million square feet of commercial property following my program.
That's great. That's great. Well, we definitely need to know more about how to get that commercial work, and I agree that's something that is becoming more important as we're looking for additional opportunities to generate business. You are the expert, in my opinion, as far as teaching commercial marketing. That's why I'm glad to have you here. And you've got the background. This is not stuff that you learned out of a book or a magazine, but this is Dick's the real deal.
Yeah,
So.
I did this, Jeremy. I went out and did it. I made the mistakes. I fell flat on my face. I figured it out. I tweaked it. I collaborated with others. We revised it, and now we've got, it's been in place for several years, a very successful program.
Well, that's great. If you'd like to know more about that, askdickwagner.com, 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 and he'll be glad to answer.
Thanks, Jeremy.
All right, thanks, Dick.